Hello Aquarius, we're going to do this again because I thought I was recording. Either it cut off by itself, I don't know, so I'm going to keep an eye on it this time. So I'm at this point throwing tarot. I will read the energy cards in just a moment. I just want to get this energy. I want to continue with it. So with that being said, we're doing Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the energy for the last week of June going into July. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I'm an intuitive reader. I get multiple messages, and what ends up happening is if at the end of the day it doesn't fit, it doesn't vibe, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's just not your time, and I have other content. I'm going to go ahead and read the energy cards at this point. I'm going to go ahead and read the energy cards again. So we pulled the Queen. The Queen speaks to duality. The Queen mirrors her King. What does that mean? It's the masculine and the feminine energy. And what I'm seeing here is that she'll mirror her shadow, her masculine energy, because I'm seeing it as a duality in both, that she has mastered it both. She has known the struggles. The energy is of one of growth and balance, not being fearful. She is not fearful at all. She transforms when the energy calls for it. So she is a progressive and a discerning energy. She is an energy not to be reckoned with. She can be graceful, she can be dignified, but she can also be petulant, immature. So she's up here, down here, she's everywhere. Okay, she's been through it all. But you see that lotus, she's constantly blooming, she's constantly transforming, but she's known struggle and she's known adversity. I keep getting that. So what does that mean for this week, the week of Had? What I'm getting is the call for duality, the mimicking of the masculine shadow. So if you are a queen or king currently with somebody, a partner, you may find their energy, something that is annoying to you, is something that you are actually exhibiting and they are mirroring it back. Now, if you are somebody who is single, what does this mean? Your life is saying, all right, I need balance. I've got too much going on at this particular time, or I am out of balance, out of alignment, and you need to embody your feminine, the more nurturing, the more caring aspects within you. And what I'm getting is nurturing those wounds, because I am feeling a wound that is here for you singles that you need to heal. All right, could be an abandonment, could be a love wound, it could be something that you need to be balanced to. There could be chaotic, but for the singles, I'm feeling, and I got it earlier, is that you almost feel like you are doing this alone. And what Spirit says is, don't give up hope. There is hope. All right, and it's not in your mind. There is love for you in this lifetime, and you just need to be open to it. So I'm seeing the duality of the adversity and the struggles and the discernment in the mirroring of your masculine to your feminine. So look around. Keep your eyes open, because there is a spark of hope. You're going to see something that brings you clarity at the end of this week. It brings you clarity, and you will know more of what direction, because I'm really getting the discernment and the clarity and the balance. Some of you are definitely doing the shadow work and working on inward. But if something is triggering you, it's more than likely something that you are reflecting or you are lacking. So let's just say, let me give you a hypothetical. Let's just say that you're conversing with somebody and, you know, you're like, do they ever have, you're at work, do they ever have an original thought? Well, that means somewhere within you, you're lacking in your creative department and you are actually not expressing your creativity in an original form. So if somebody is, you know, in a relationship type situation and you're feeling that, you know, they are just not letting you breathe, it could be that they're walking on eggshells around you because you're making them feel like they can't breathe. So it's a mirror effect, a mimicking effect, that you are, if there's something or some way that somebody's making you feel a certain way, that's usually spirit saying that somewhere with you, you are lacking that and you need to work on that, or you are projecting that. So we need to find balance. All right, I'm going to let that go. And we are going to Aquarius, lay down a few of the energies. And we have the sun. So things will be illuminated as the week goes on. I think that's where that hope comes in, and that it's not all, you know, love happens in divine timing. So there will be things that are illuminated. We also had the stability, financial stability, loyalty, support. So that's in the arena of the energies that you may be focusing on towards the end of the week as we get into that you know, that Cancer. We're transitioning out of well, we're out of the Gemini energy, but we're going into the Cancer energy, and we're also, you know, got a new moon. So it's home, health, finances, no, sorry about that. It's your family. It is your home, and it is your security, your friendships. Those kind of energies is what is surfacing around you right now. So the stability, the financial stability, the security, everything that you would get with the King of Pentacles is going to be illuminated when that spark comes. Now you had a few others that fell out. So there is something that is challenging you as far as competition. Could be gossip. You want to stay away from that kind of things. It could be friends at the water cooler. But what I'm seeing is scattered thoughts, scattered emotions, scattered energy. I'm almost getting a feeling of like ADHD. You can't focus. Things of that nature. So you're unfocused. I'm feeling that Five of Wands is unfocused energy. Just multitasking. Aquarius tend to do that. Actually, they can feel, people may think they're disattached, but in reality, they're just multitasking. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is not the Wands. This is Eight of Swords. I almost saw it as the Eight of Wands. That's why I laughed a little bit. This is the Eight of Swords. So what the Eight of Swords is telling me is that you are trapped in the confines of your own mind. You feel like you're in a repetitive cycle, or it's always the day-to-day, and I think that's where you've lost your hope at. But there is a spark of hope and recognition to that things will unfold in divine timing. But you'll see that, and what Spirit is stepping in is by the end of the week, you're going to have that focus, that determination, that balance, because Temperance speaks to balance, of merging the feminine and the masculine together, and they're just saying be patient. All right, it is balance, and that is what I'm getting with the Queen, because she balances her king, and there is hope. So there is hope that's coming. It's healing, it's restoring hope, And it's all going to happen in divine timing. And if you notice that rose, that abandonment wound, you know, it's all going to be resolved. It's not a fantasy. There will be love at 1010 that happens in this lifetime. It's not too late. It's never too late is what they want me to say. So I'm going to end that here. Thank you, Aquarius. And this is the energies that you will be working with the last part of June. Thank you.